Yo, what's happening guys? Brand new tutorial. I wanted to do a tutorial on this one because it's a simple, really simple stuff in it. You know, not too many channels, as you can see there on the left here. That's all the channels there is. So, I mean, I've made tracks with 4 times that. So, as you can see, this is a very simple remix. So, it goes to show that less is more, as they say, as the old saying goes. So, right, let's not mess about and let's have a listen. Here's how it starts. Very DJ friendly drums. Not too many elements, just the string and that little vocal. So yeah, let's start with the drums, shall we? So I've got a kick from Vengeance Essential Deep House. Looks like a lot of the drums are from there, to be honest. So it's just one kick on its own. Fully flat, no EQing. I made sure I picked a good one. Rather than processing kicks, EQing them, stuff like that, get rid of it, get a new one in the mix, get one that fits. And then I've got this pre-made loop. A lot of people say it's lazy to use loops, but I don't care. If it fits in my mix and it's working, I'm going to use it. I've put sidechain on it, so then it's cutting out the beat, everything where the kick's going to be, it's cut out, kick and a clap, so I can put my own kick and clap in like I have. That's the Nicky Romero sidechain. That loop's also Essential Deep House Vengeance Volume 2. Then I've got an open hat to layer over it. Just a basic hat, just to thicken it up. The clap. It's like a garage, like an old school garage clap. You know, it's got a real strong hit to it. So it's also Essential Deep House Vengeance Volume 2. Looks like I've used a lot from there in this track. Then obviously I've got a couple of cymbals, reverse crash and a crash. Don't need to say much about that. Right, and then I've got this little vocal. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Filters in. Yeah, I think what I did there, I just fully auto-tuned it with a Vari Audio, which is essentially Melodyne or whatever else you guys are using, because obviously if you don't use Cubase you won't have Vari Audio. Compressor. This auto-tune as well as Vari Audio, because that gives it the this throat length feature on the auto-tune, which is a cool sound. Ton of reverb on that. Sidechain. Filter it in. And some delay. So there's plenty of effects on that. And then obviously there's this string note. That's just held. So yeah, that's all the intro. You might notice that little scratch there. Pretty cool. Thought I'd put that in. Just a nice little fill. So yeah, after 8 bars, I introduced the bass and the organ. The bass I've used is VPS Avenger. if it's going to open. Yeah, just give it a second. There we go. I think that's the... Oh, it's Future House. The Future House expansion. Solid sub 1. Bit of side chain. So obviously there's room for the kick. And the organ to layer it. Also from VPS Avenger. And then we're coming up to the first breakdown. I bring in the chorus, I do believe. Let's have a listen. I'm walking away. Yep, straight into the chorus. And the piano comes in, I do believe. Let's have a look. Yep, there it is. There was just some chords I came up with as the acapella was playing. Obviously that's usually what I do. I'll just play a track and then play to it. So yeah, that sounded nice. I keep the bass running under that as well. So yeah, let's have a listen to that. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. To find a better day. I'm walking away. Bringing in a snare to build it up. Then the pause before the drop for the last bar. Let's have a look at the vocal, shall we? See what I've done. Compressor. There's no EQ. I thought I might have had an EQ, but must have. Unless I pre-EQ'd it, I might have EQ'd the actual file and processed it. So compressor, a little bit of sidechain, not too much. Some reverb, and a bit of delay. I didn't pitch it down, that's the original pitch. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away. Little pause there. And like I said, this is so simple. I mean, considering it doesn't sound, you know, it's quite wide. It's quite thick as well. So. And there's only like 2 synths going there, and the vocal. I think the vocal, because there's a lot of harmonies with it, and it's Craig David, he's got a big voice, so that makes it nice and thick. So yeah, then it drops. I'm walking away. Sometimes some people get me wrong, but when it's something I said or done. Dropped it with a verse. Just bringing the piano there, that's it. And it really brightens it up when the chorus comes in. So yeah, here's where I let it breathe, because obviously the vocal's been going on, and then you need to have a little space where it breathes with something else. That's one thing I've learned. So what I did was I came up with this little kind of like Segala. Can't remember how I played it. Yeah, kind of like a Segala tropical melody, and it worked really well. There it is. Simple, but sounds nice. They're plucks from VPS Avenger. And then it also has that little vocal cut that I showed you earlier, has that with it. And it all just sits together nicely, that. So yeah, that goes on for 8 bars, and then what do I do next? Another verse with the organ and the bass and the kick and the drums. A little bit of auto-tune there. A very
I'm walking away. Well, I'm so tired, baby.
A very heavy amount. Just on that one bit, I just thought it might sound good. I mean, it's years. It's been out for years. It's been caned, but I like it. I like a little bit here and there.
Well, I'm so tired, baby.
As you can see, the notes are really straightened out with a pitch.
So tired, baby.
But yeah, I like that bit.
You say you're driving me away. It's bad. Losing the bathroom, baby. No, listen to the games they play. You're not to realize I'm not.
Piano comes back in for that. I've kind of like made that into
I thought you'd realize.
almost like a bridge.
You're not to realize I'm not like them other guys. 'Cause I struggle with my life. You should have been more wise. Well, I don't wanna live a lie. Too many sleepless nights. Not mentioning the fights. It's hard to say, lady, I'm walking away from.
So here's the second breakdown. Another thing I do when it comes to like structuring, I always have a second breakdown. Usually I'll go with like a soft piano and really bring it down for a real calm, smooth second breakdown. But this time I just filtered that little melody and sat it over the bass and left the string and took the organ out, so it goes down to bass. So it's kind of like filters all the high, and there's no high in there, so the vocal can come out. And
From the troubles in my life, I'm walking away. I wanna find a better day. I'm walking away.
And then what comes in after that? Let's have a look.
A better day. I'm walking away.
Yeah, another sort of airy bit where the organ comes in, just that little vocal shot. And yeah, that's where it builds up again.
I wanna find a better day. I'm walking away. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away.
And then it goes round again, melody comes in.
I'm walking away. I wanna find a better day. I'm walking away.
And then I believe it just rolls down to drums. Yeah, rolls out nicely for DJs to get the mix in. So yeah, I hope this one helped you out, guys. Let me know what you think. Speak to you guys soon.